Composition, acetate. Shape, circular. Purpose, pleasure. You pick it up at the local music store, bring it home, place it on the phonograph, and presto, entertainment. And just incidentally, big business. Within each company in that business are a handful of men like this who decide what records will or won't be created for your approval. Andy Ballard, A&R man for Corona Records, is one of these men. A&R stands for Artists and Repertoire, which means that all Andy has to worry about is everything. He selects the material for Corona Records, hires the arrangers, and picks the performer. So never tell him it's the singer, not the song. He knows it's both, and a lot more, including luck, timing, and that elusive will-o'-the-wisp, the taste of the public.
Well, can you live with it?
Mm-hmm. I'd forgotten Gardner did stuff like this. It's a brilliant arrangement, Jimmy.
Oh, it holds up here and there.
All along the line. When'd you cut this?
Summer 46. We were playing the Astaire.
Still full of surprises.
Well, then we're in business, huh?
So far. I hope everybody's got it straight, Andy. I'm not Jerry Gardner, and I can't make like it.
Well, nobody wants that. What we're buying is your horn, your style, and the old Gardner sound behind it.
Look, Andy, if I front this band, I mean to... What do you bet I get an argument from Babe Sim?
Well, he signed the letter of agreement, John. That point was covered.
Well, that's all well and good, but from what I hear about this guy, he's very tough.
John, rumor me no rumor. Babe and I go back to the flood. If I say he can be handled, he can be handled.
Have you spoken to him yet?
No, but I will pretty soon. He's due in from Paris in the morning.
Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
I thought you were sleeping.
Well, if I went to sleep before 3 in the morning, they'd kick me out of the musicians' union.
Excuse me. My wife and I are having a little argument back there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I say you used to be with the old Jerry Gardner band. Aren't you Babe Sims, the drummer?
No, I'm the outfielder.
He's only kidding. It's him.
I knew it. I knew it the minute I spotted him. Hope to get to hear you play real soon.
Thank you.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
My wife thought you were dead.
I've got fans like that all over.
Oh, honey, he didn't mean anything.
And they never do.
Why didn't you tell him about the new band?
Let him read about it in the paper.
Your attention, please. Flight 34, northbound from New York to Los Angeles, now arriving at gate 7.
Where's the key to the city?
Well, I thought you took it with you.
No. Oh, hey, Andy Ballard, this is Willie.
Hi.
We're married.
Happy to meet you, Mrs. Sims.
A pleasure.
Andy, where's the motorcycles, pal?
Why, you'd gone home. We thought you were never coming.
Oh, we stopped over New York to do some shopping.
Uh-huh.
Andy, you look wonderful. You know, honey, the last time I saw this big executive who was nothing but a starving arranger.
A little respect, please. You're addressing a vice president.
No kidding.
Babe Sims, music maker, long-time expatriate coming home after 12 years on the European jazz circuit. If you do read about it in the papers, the trade publications like Downbeat and Metronome, the item will say that Babe is back to help reactivate one of the big-name bands of the 40s. And that's the truth, but not all of it. Because the unwritten story is about a man returning to the scene of a crime for which there is no punishment, except the never-ending knowledge of guilt.
that Vivaldi I was talking to you about?
Mr. Ballard's office.
Too heavy.
Yes, is Miss Moriarty
Give it a
speaking?
listen.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Thompson. Yes, I went to the recital and heard Linda play the piano. No trouble at all. I was glad to do it. Listen, she's no good. No good, bad. She doesn't even enjoy playing. Well, whose idea of the lesson?
Morning, Midge.
Will you tell your husband he's wasting his money? She ought to be learning to cook.
Morning, Mr. Ballard.
Nothing to cry about. You should thank heaven.
How's the sinus this morning, Midge?
I was a chorus girl for 8 years, and in my opinion, talent's a curse.
Sinus is much better, Mr. Ballard.
Well, you were right and he was wrong, so stick to your gun. Oh, you're welcome, dear. What's the matter, boss? Don't you say good morning to people?
An oversight. Sorry.
Oh, well, this will make you feel worse. Our leader's been paging you.
You're right. Makes me feel a lot worse.
Honey,
Yeah?
it's almost 2 o'clock.
Okay, I'm ready.
I wish you'd let me come with you.
Oh, honey, you don't have to worry about me. This is only a rehearsal.
Say, where do you want to have dinner tonight?
Well, let's say if we have a bite with maybe a couple of guys in the band, huh?
Okay.
Good.
But if we do, will you promise me something?
What's that? Oh, I know what you want me to... You don't have to worry about me, Willie. I'm on the wagon, honey, okay?
Oh, honey, it isn't that, but please don't introduce me as your third wife.
When did I ever do that, honey?
Last month in Paris.
I did no such
Oh,
thing.
yes, you did. Remember at that big dinner party for that Greek chick?
Well, if I did, I slipped. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Well, okay, but, you know, it's like saying, stick around, you could be my fourth.
You're goofy, Willie.
And anyway, I'm your second wife. You weren't even married to that waitress.
Hostess.
Well, you weren't.
Everything all right now, honey? Mommy, can I go out and play now?
Honey, you can do anything you want to do.
No, Willie. We'll do whatever you want to do. Okay, honey? I gotta run.
Oh, honey,
Yeah.
don't knock yourself out over there.
I'll play one-handed.
And don't be nervous.
Who's gonna be nervous, honey?
Have you got your
I
pills?
got them right here.
You baffle me. With more jazz musicians in this town than traffic cops, why do you have to go scouring Europe for stray cats like Babe Sims?
Because he's good and because he's remembered. And that's what we're trying to sell in this album, Paul. Quality and nostalgia.
Gets me right here.
It should. You realize that band hasn't played together since Jerry Gardner died, almost 12 years ago. Oh, incidentally, the details of the album are all set. We rehearse here for a week, and then we tape the concert at that college homecoming on the 23rd.
I still maintain that Babe Sims is a 14-carat risk.
Well, Paul, I just feel that he might give me something that I've never had before.
What's that?
An ulcer. Mitch, you heard anything from Mrs. Gardner?
Oh, she's in your office now.
Oh, good.
Say, I heard a little Italian kid play the fiddle Saturday at a recital in Canoga Park. 10 years old.
Later.
A Carlo Maritimo, a baby hyphen.
Later.
Sure. I set up the audition for Thursday, 4:30. He'll kill you.
If you don't do it first. Lorraine.
Hello, Andy.
How are you?
Just fine. No, I'm not. I'm swamped.
Oh.
We're decorating 3 houses at one time. And this is the week that my boss decides to take off